Not the NRL News.
Yes, it's that time. It's Not the NRL News with Professor James Rochford. Welcome, Professor. Professor, just curious, you focused a lot on the coaches in the first 3 weeks. Any feedback from the coaches?
Well, Matt, I haven't really heard anything, to be honest. And you know the sort of reputation coaches have, they're all a bit serious. Yeah. However, I noticed during the Manly Roosters game that Trent Barrett wasn't in the coach's box at all. No one knew where he was, and we found him. And you'll never guess what he was doing. Look at it. Just loving every second. Just T-Baz. He doesn't care about coaching anymore. He's given up on coaching. Mitch Pearce was a troubled young man, but he is definitely on the mend, and it's all thanks to two great influences in his life. Firstly, his mentor. The Roosters have found for him a real clean skin, a man who has his life together, a real spiritual guide for him as he moves forward in his life. Who better to lead it than Joe? Secondly, it's Mitch's new relationship with the Steeden. The Daily Telegraph reported on the weekend that Pearce is simplifying his life by focusing on what makes him happiest, and that the Roosters halfback never leaves home without a Steeden. Steeden, hang on, that's Wilson. Wait a sec. Steeden. There we go. Apparently, Pearce and Steeden go everywhere together. The movies, to dinner, to bed, and he was even FaceTiming Steeden on Saturday night. You can imagine the lols in that conversation. Funnily enough, they met when his plane crashed into an ocean on the way to rehab centre in the States. Sadly, Pearce was marooned on that deserted island. They met up and they really hit it off, which I guess explains why Mitch said like this when he got off the plane in Sydney. What a game it was on Friday night. The Broncos reversing what happened in last year's grand final with a golden point victory over the Cowboys. As we all remember, following the 2015 loss, Wayne made it very clear that he is not a fan of golden point at all. Well, after Friday night's game, despite the reversal of fortunes, Wayne maintained the same opinion.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan. You know, tonight we win. You know, next time we lose, it's not what I want in the game. We used to be happy with the draw, and a lot of people still are. So my position hasn't changed. That won't change on that.
It was weird because he said that, but following the presser, Wayne threw a bit of a party at his little home in Brisbane. He called it his Golden Point Party, and every person he has ever met in his entire life was invited to celebrate all things Golden Point. He even proposed a toast at one point to the Golden Point Party. It was a shame, though, because Todd Carney showed up. He ruined it for everybody because he read Golden Party on the invite and obviously got a bit confused as to what sort of shindig it was. It wasn't that sort of party. Needless to say, no more frolicking in the fountain. Finally tonight, it's Easter Monday, and nothing says the spirit of Easter like a limousine full of cheerleaders. This little beauty rocked up to the Titans match, chock-a-block full of cheerleaders. And I was wondering who would be spending their Easter with a limousine full of cheerleaders. Then it occurred to me, who else could it be? And that's not the NRL.
Now, Professor, a lot of fans want to know how they can get in touch with you. How can they reach you, some of our fans?
Well, they should join us on Twitter. So we are at Matty Shows Fox. Join us right now, get on, abuse us, tell us whatever you want, or just give me jokes because I'm running out of them very quickly.
OK, thank you. Professor James Rochford, everyone. Thank you.